Welcome to TNT, baby, the naked truth with Taylor Armstrong, where I'm going to expose everything about my life, and my guests are going to come on, get naked with me, and bear it all. Now let's get naked. This is the naked truth. I'm Taylor Armstrong. It's TNT, baby. Let's get started. I'm here with Gemma. And we had such a blast this weekend in LA. We have to recap because I feel like there was so much going on that I almost need to recap it in my mind so I can enjoy all the moments that you enjoyed that I didn't. And we got to see some lifelong friends of mine. So,
which was amazing.
Amazing.
And
right?
It was your 10-year anniversary.
That's the thing, right? It's my 10-year wedding anniversary, which everyone was like, oh, are you going to do something like super fancy, go to Portugal or something? And I'm like, no, I'm going to LA, as if I haven't been to LA enough times in my life. We had an event to go to, and I really needed to go, and it was my 10-year anniversary, but my husband and I are together all the time, and you know what he would say? Oh, honey, every day's an anniversary with you, which is just an excuse not to have to get me anything.
Oh my gosh,
or take me anywhere.
Not good. Every day's an anniversary.
I know. I was always like, I don't want anything. But at the same time, that's a pretty cheesy but workable line. Like, every day is an anniversary. It's so romantic.
I know. I feel like my husband would say that too.
I know, right? They're full of shit. But I mean, anyway, I'll take it because I wanted to go to LA and you came with me. See, now just one more layer into my anniversary.
It was.
You with me.
It was so not a romantic private event.
So it was not a romantic event. But anyway, I have the memories from the day of and my honeymoon. Although on my honeymoon, I have to tell you, I ended up sleeping with 5 girls. And not in that way that you're thinking. So don't get all excited about it, people. It was just like all my girlfriends just piled on the bed with me. Aww. And we were all a little tipsy. And so
that's my favorite.
It was so fun. And we were all super dressed up and there were all these cute pictures of us. But yeah, I did. So our honeymoon night, I think I should have made up right, maybe on my 10th anniversary.
Oh my gosh. John would have loved that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. But it didn't happen because we went to LA for an event. And then the best thing about the event is the people that invited me and you, the daughter of my cheerleading coach, who I have known since I was a little girl, who helped raise me, like a second mother to me. You know, when you're in that high-end competitive cheer and other sports, your coaches become
we spend so much time together.
Definitely like a second mom to you. I mean, they discipline you a little bit and they love you when you're down and they cheer you on when you're up. And so Terry Stump was my cheerleading coach.
Oh my gosh.
She got pregnant while I was cheering in high school and she had a baby and that baby's name is Adley.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember Adley when she was little running around the cheer mat, completely in the way, like he had this big personality, just like she does now. And she was hysterical as a toddler, and I should have known what she was going to be like as an adult.
Right?
Hysterical.
Well, she made it work for her.
She totally made it work.
Totally.
And the crazy thing about it is Adley was top 10 on The Voice.
Right.
And her trajectory was always country music. She's open for Blake Shelton. She's crazy talented, moved to Nashville to pursue that dream. And I just always thought, this is Adley's path. This is going to be her forever. Right. And ironically, I had her play at my wedding. So walking down the aisle, I'm walking down the aisle toward a grown woman who I've known since she was a little toddler and listening to her sing as a little girl. And now I'm looking at her, like my wedding wasn't emotional enough. And she's singing Alleluia, which she does this incredible rendition to. And everyone was tearing up.
Oh my gosh.
But it was so special just to see her and know like, that's family I'm walking toward, in addition to walking toward my husband, in addition to having all my friends and family there. And it just made it
just
so
an incredible emotional moment.
But this special feeling of watching her and just the bond I have with her mother. And it was really, really cool. And then we had a blast at the reception. She was just incredibly talented and fun, and everyone was dancing. And
so it was like meant to be that you rekindled on your 10-year anniversary.
I know, and like I haven't seen her literally in 10 years.
Yeah,
since like the day of my wedding,
right? And then you see her again on your 10-year anniversary.
I know,
randomly at this event,
and
which is so incredible.
It was so incredible, and I get to see her husband now.
Right.
She's been married for a couple of years and he's a doll. But for me to process, you know how this is when you know little kids and all of a sudden they have like a totally grown up life and they're a husband of their own and like a massive house and a huge career. And I'm like, how is that possible? That little girl that used to get in the way on the mat is now this massive star.
Right.
And the crazy thing about it is not only is she country music star and has had all this musical success, but she is an insane influencer. I mean,
and just her business sense and everything that she does. I was like so impressed with her, just like not even knowing all of that. Like I didn't know about her being a singer or anything like that. I'm just so impressed with her as a person for sure. But there is a funny thing you said about
I'm scared.
them singing Hallelujah on your wedding day. I think you should totally share it.
Well, I just love that song because I loved Adley's version of it.
Right.
And it just always touched me so much, probably because it was hers.
Oh my gosh.
And so I wanted that for my song.
Gorgeous.
I don't know why. It touched me so much. And then after it was over, I was watching footage of the wedding and I started actually listening to the lyrics. And I thought, wait, I think this is like a super depressing song. And when we saw Adley, she was like, yeah, you're right.
It
And she
is.
didn't even try to fight me on it. She wasn't like, you do know this is a sad song on your wedding day.
You're the bride. She's not going to tell you until 10 years later.
Right? I'm like, you're family to me. You could have told me you're walking down the aisle to a depressing song. Let's just pick anything else, right?
Right.
But she didn't. So she played her little heart out.
It is a beautiful song, though.
It is a beautiful song.
Yeah.
And then I was interested to know how much she's shifted gears, even with all of the talent that she has, into being such a huge influencer.
Right. An entertainer. Because I mean, she's definitely an entertainer. Like, they come up with, like, the most amazing, funny things to watch. You know, you can just, like, scroll through all her videos.
I know.
Yeah.
And she is such a prankster. I remember one that her mom sent me. She pranked Terry, my cheer coach.
Yeah.
And Terry is a teacher, an elementary school teacher.
So she's always been a prankster.
Yes. Adley's always been a prankster. And her mom's always been, like, at the brunt of it many, many times. And Terry's so sweet. You would think she'd have Adley figured out by now, right? But no, Adley can still stump her mom.
Legitimately stump.
Legitimately stump. And so Adley sent her mom a video that she was getting a tattoo of her mom's face on her butt.
Oh my gosh.
Right? And so she's putting the video viral, and her mom the little school teacher is having a panic attack because she knows like all these little 6th grade moms are going to see it.
Oh
and
my
her
gosh.
mom,
She's
her
like,
little
no.
daughter's butt with her face on her is going to go viral. Right?
Oh my gosh.
And Adley will pull you along long enough to where it's just hysterical before she finally is like, okay, I'm kidding, you know.
Oh my gosh, you never know it's coming.
You don't. And she pranks her husband all the time, and he's such a good sport, and he's on out now, and they're just amazing together.
Oh my god,
so
it's
fun.
So funny. We have to come up with a crazy prank.
I know.
Like a crazy prank to prank her. You got to bring her mom in on it.
Yeah, we definitely. There's so much payback that her mom deserves.
Oh my gosh, so much.
No, let's do that.
Terry would be like ecstatic, probably.
She would be so down. Oh, we'll get her husband too. We'll get
everybody
in on it. Totally. And then it'll be the best when we get to spring on her for a change.
Right.
But we gotta really drag it out.
No, we gotta think of something totally like,
we're gonna have to work on this
Definitely.
with her mom for sure.
Definitely.
But how much fun. We had such a blast. And then her mom's birthday was the same weekend.
It was an incredible weekend.
It was incredible. So my 10th anniversary, and then we get to see Adley and Terry, and then it's Terry's birthday. So we just had like a whole party girl the whole time.
Right.
We had so much fun.
We had so much fun.
We really did. And then I loved the fact that you sat at one end of the table and I was with my cheer coach celebrating with her, and you got a chance to actually get to know Adley, not in a huge public setting, but as just like the genuinely hysterical girl that she is. That this shit is not just for Instagram. It's not for TikTok. This is how she really lives her life. Like, she is just legitimately an entertainer. She's hysterical.
Right. And funny.
It's so funny.
I love hearing that she's a prankster her whole life.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Think about prankster. When we went into Catch LA for dinner, they were like, first off, I only brought a backpack with me on this weekend. Like, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't really pack. I didn't think it through. And I bring the backpack. It's like, okay, what do we carry? Because now I need to carry a wallet to dinner. So now I'm taking this backpack to dinner.
Right.
And I walk in and they're like, you can't have a backpack. We need to check your backpack.
Right.
And I was like, fine.
It's because you look so non-trustworthy, Jen.
I know. That's what they were like. I had a bomb in there. I was going to like start taking all the food or something with me. I don't know what they thought I was going to do. Like, it wasn't an open buffet. What were they worried about? But anyway, they took my backpack. And then, of course, we have a great time. We have a couple margaritas, and then we get an Uber and we leave and we go home.
Right.
Back to the hotel. Mm-hmm. We're at the hotel and you're like, I'm like, Taylor, we have to take the Uber back to the restaurant. I was like, oh my gosh. So then we Uber back to the restaurant. Then we have to Uber back to the hotel. And the Uber guy like wouldn't let us just stay with him.
I know.
So the fact that we had to take 3 different Ubers to get home that night was like kind of hilarious on its own.
But I feel like you would never think I need to pick up my purse from the reception at a restaurant. It was just a weird setup.
Well, yeah, and I had my phone with me. So of course that's the only important actual thing, right? Your phone.
Right.
So I'm with my phone I feel like I'm fine. Forget my wallet, my ID, my credit cards, like all that stuff.
Maybe it was the margaritas talking.
It might have been.
It might have been.
It might have been.
And don't depend on me to remember anything either. So the two of us were just
we were having too much fun.
We both were at the bag. And I think my stuff was even in your bag because we were both like Mary Poppins bags.
I have the Mary Poppins. I'm the Mary Poppins bag girl.
And we left it all.
Yeah. I can't have a designer bag because nothing fits in it. Right. I have to have a Mary Poppins bag.
I know. But it's kind of on brand for me, at least, to leave stuff behind. And I'm always like picking up the breadcrumbs the next day. I'm like, where's my purse? Where's my jacket? Where's my phone?
It's the Gemini.
It's the total Gemini in both of us.
Because you're like exciting. The next thing's happening. And you're just like, I don't know what I need. I don't know where I need to go. Like, where's my stuff? Next day.
We're just like so having such a blast and so taken away with how much fun and the event was fun. And then we have the birthday and then we have the anniversary and there was so much celebrating going on. We couldn't keep track of the one thing we needed,
right?
Which had all of our stuff in it.
Right. And the wellness retreat was that weekend.
Right.
We had literally so much going on.
So much going on.
Yeah.
And that was nice too, because there was a lot of action. And then we had the quiet wellness retreat. Yes. So it was a good balance, I think.
Yeah.
But it required a lot of gear.
Yeah.
And we didn't know at the wellness retreat, are they going to let us take a rolly bag?
Oh my gosh. And we left the yoga mats at the wellness retreat.
Maybe it's because we don't ever want to do yoga again.
Oh my gosh. I know. We're like, oh, we don't really need these.
Right. We did so much yoga.
I honestly would have left them.
I know.
Had my daughter not purchased them for me. And she'd be like, where are those yoga mats, Mom?
Yeah, I know.
I know.
But also your daughter purchased them for you and said, like, we're going to do yoga together every single day.
Yeah, we never did.
Never used.
Never did. Not once. Not one time.
Except for the wellness retreat.
Yeah, that was it. We didn't use them at the wellness retreat even.
That was the intention. We had so many intentions. It was crazy.
So set those intentions.
I know.
So you can review them later, not so you can follow through.
Yeah, and then the whole wellness retreat, we were going to go up and be super zen. And then what are we supposed to do? It's my anniversary. It's my cheer coach's birthday.
Right.
So then the party got infused with the wellness and it just became like,
another great weekend.
I know, another great weekend. I feel like we're going to have to separate the two things next time and like be focused on the wellness or focus on the party. Right? I'm up for both.
I think we should just focus on the party. And the wellness can come later, right?
I feel like a lot of the wellness comes out of the joy of the party.
That's true.
Right? See,
I think that's where we actually experience our wellness. Because we're totally both people pleasers, not people pleasers, people. We like people.
People.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I know.
So is that I just like to be with people. That is my healing thing. Like I like to talk to people, meet people, do things. Like I know you'll always text me like, I just met the most amazing person.
Yeah. And also like the laughter is so healing. So you're out having a blast. And then like when we were at the dinner with Adley and Terry, and it was Terry's birthday, and we were all singing. Like that just brings so much joy anyway.
Right?
Like I felt a lot of wellness in that moment.
I do. I feel like that's what life's really about.
Yeah. And also getting to like just look my coach in the eye and just like, I love you so much. And I mean, we really are like another mother-daughter. And so that is all filling my cup with wellness.
I feel like you guys should spend more time together.
We definitely,
because you had such a good weekend. I think they really liked spending time with you too.
I know. I had a blast. And Terry, my coach, was like, okay, I'm not gonna cry. And then she did anyway. And then the next day she was like, okay, I'm gonna call you tomorrow anyway. And
right.
And so I think it was a big reconnection for us.
It was.
So it was like a great healing weekend, fun weekend, wellness, wealth of love and passion. And then also when we were singing, and I'm just like, Adley, sing louder, because I just want her to sing over the rest of us because we were terrible.
Well, because she's a real singer.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why she should be the one that sings, and we should all just shut the fuck up.
We should just give her a mic and be like, happy birthday, like the whole thing. I'd love to see her go for it.
Yeah, it's typically a disaster with most people with the happy birthday, but you got Adley in the room. You're just like, okay, everybody quiet down, let her do the thing. Or maybe she could just sing Hallelujah for her mother's birthday.
Right.
That'd be really cheery.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so sad.
I know, right? I should have been like, come on, sing Hallelujah. Her mom would be like, no, I want happy birthday.
That's depressing.
I know. I didn't know it was depressing.
I didn't know it was depressing until you actually this weekend mentioned it.
Right.
And then I was like, thinking about it, and I'm like, oh my god, it is a sad song.
It's super sad.
It is.
Okay, so I mean,
but it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
But it's like Swing Low, Sweet Chariots, right? Like, I mean, I feel like that's a cool song too, but it's also very depressing.
Okay, well, if I ever get remarried, which it is my 10th anniversary, which isn't that like an itch, 7-year itch, and then the 10 years, some kind of
you do
thing.
Vow renewal.
Like if you haven't killed each other by 10 years, then something happens, right?
You should have a vow renewal.
A vow renewal
with a whole new set of vows
with Adley playing.
Yeah, but not Hallelujah. Or maybe she should. Like, Hallelujah, we made it this far.
Okay, if we ever do something like that, you have to help me pick the song
Yeah.
or force the issue with me that I don't pick something super depressing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You're like, could you please review?
Maybe because in the back of my head, my first marriage was so bad that maybe I picked a somewhat sad song for the second, because like the first one I just got all
or it was an
disappointment.
uplifting song to you because it was Hallelujah, and that Hallelujah, that's over.
Oh, right.
And this is moving on to a fresh future.
See, Gemma,
So maybe it was positive to you.
This is why you're a marketing maven spin agent, because that is such a good way to look at it. And it kind of goes to the wellness spa thing when we were meditating and having to remember like a bad experience in our life and a good experience.
Yeah, it's melding
it together. So I could think about my horrible marriage and then the beautiful Hallelujah,
it's
think
over,
about it, right?
No, let's not think about it.
Block the first marriage out completely. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Let's just block it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with the fact that I meant to pick Hallelujah. Wink, 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 because I knew I was letting go of the past and coming into the present. This is everything, Gemma. Yeah, you've really helped me today. I feel like we got an extra dose of wellness.
I'm glad. I'd like to give you a dose of wellness anytime.
Who needs yoga? We just need like margaritas in each other.
Yes, that's really all we need.
Yeah.
Or maybe a sunset.
Oh, and a sunset. There's always some good peace in a sunset.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I was so excited to see them and had a blast with you this weekend, and we're gonna have to see them again soon.
Oh my gosh! Okay, we gotta work on the prank time already.
The prank.
We're gonna get the prank together.
Okay, let's focus on the prank this week, and we'll try to incorporate everyone.
Something huge and shocking.
Get her back really well. And she has a huge staff that
but where she really cannot know it's going to happen.
I know.
Like, it has to be like off the cuff.
So hard to surprise.
I know, because she knows.
We can do this.
Yeah, I think we can.
I think we get her husband involved, because he's with her every day, and he would probably know where her gullibilities might lie, like what we might be able to get away with.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that her brain is always 2 steps ahead of everybody.
I have a feeling it is too.
Yeah.
She's done quite a bit of this in her life.
She's like, okay, they're pranking me.
Right, you can't bullshit a bullshitter, girls. I got this. And when she does it with her Nashville accent, you can't bullshit right? Which just makes it cuter.
You can't bullshit
because you can get away with anything with that Southern accent that she has.
That's absolutely true.
It's so true. And like my girlfriend who's from the South too, she'll say, "Oh, that little whore, bless her heart." And I'm like, how does that work for you? If I said that little whore, bless her heart, people would be like, "You're such a fucking bitch."
Wow.
No, but with Adley, with that voice, I just think
you're like cute, adorable,
right? I know anything that comes out of her mouth has just got that twang to it.
Oh my gosh, we should totally talk about that, like about how your appearance and how you talk, like it literally already puts you in this way of people's perception of you. Right?
Yes.
Because like 100%. Accents, like everybody loves an English accent.
Of course.
It's like there's just something mysterious about it. And I don't know, it's like you're just sexy now.
Right.
Doesn't matter what you look
smart.
Like. It's somehow sexy. You're smart and sexy.
Right. Because the proper nature of the words make it just sound like you're smarter.
Right. Exactly.
So, okay, well then I guess I'm going to have to start being British. That's okay. I can do that.
Right. But I can try.
I know, right? But we definitely, there's so many things about that whole world. But I do love a Southern accent.
I do too.
I'm
it is
a sucker.
Sexy.
Like, throw me some Blake Shelton.
Right.
And Adley's open for him. I mean, could she not have stuck around a little bit longer in country music? Just, come on, take one for the team so I can go see Blake Shelton.
I don't think she's done. I don't think she's done. I think that's going to pop back up somewhere. She's still got good, like, 3 decades left in her career or more.
Right?
Right?
I mean, I've got to at least take advantage of my little toddler girl running around on the mat. And now I'm like, you're a huge singer. I need to go to all these concerts with you.
Right? And you had no idea. She was just getting in your way of your triple flip.
Right. Exactly. And I'm like, come on out of retirement, Adley. Take me to some concerts where you're opening.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm like, right. Just totally use her. That's me. Forget this whole new career trajectory. Go back in time and
just take me with you.
Me, right?
Just take me with you.
Cowgirl, take me away. That's
Cowgirl, not Calgon. Cowgirl, take me away.
That's right. Or Cowboy. I can't remember what the song is, but I like it both ways.
Is it a song?
Yeah.
See, for you, it's a song. For me, it's a Calgon bubble bath.
No, there is a song, Cowgirl, Take Me Away.
Really?
Or Cowboy. It's Cowboy, I think. I don't know.
Who sings it? We're going to look it up.
We're definitely going to look it up. But you know what we should do? Okay, when we prank her, we should do it in Nashville. And then that way I can go see all the Nashville talent, because I grew up around country music and it's like my very favorite.
I would love
So we could go like mess around, party in Nashville, listen to music, and prank Adley at the same time.
And we can go to the Dolly Cafe, which is like on my top list of places to visit because it's so adorable.
Okay, I feel a road trip in our future.
Yes.
Okay.
The Dolly Parton Cafe, it's all like these cute pink everything, like umbrellas outside and all this stuff.
I'm
I
excited.
saw it online. We have to go.
For sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to go dust off my Oklahoma cowboy boots and some hats, and we're gonna plan a trip to Nashville.
And I can borrow some because we have the same shoe size.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
totally borrow. 'em.
Okay.
I have all that gear. I lived in Colorado, Oklahoma, and trust me, I have plenty. So we're
Right.
gonna doll it up and go to Nashville. And surprise
Absolutely.
Adley.
I think we should go on a road trip, full production.
I agree.
We should interview people in Nashville.
100%, and they all have that cute accent.
Absolutely.
So we're definitely gonna do it.
Let's do
I'm gonna
it.
have to practice the accent before we get there.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, we're gonna plan this trip, and then we're gonna talk about our plans the next
Mhm.
time we get together.
Yes.
I can't wait. Nashville, here we come. Be very, very afraid. Yeehaw! Taylor, this is TNT, and we are out.